YouTube, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? The Gen Z drunk driving problems no one is talking about from Ty Buggy Podcast. Video link will be down in the description down below because I always forget to say that at the beginning of the video. You know what I mean? But hey, man, I didn't know Gen Z was having such a bad epidemic, or at least that's what this video seems to say. You know, so let's check it out. You know, I'm Gen Z myself.
It was a bunch of friends drinking and driving. Once I get to the other side, you'll be able to see.
What be blowing my mind is that y'all really be getting in the car drunk as to drive.
Drinking and driving.
Nah, that's crazy.
I've seen yet. Working at a wrecking yard.
What be blowing my mind is that y'all really be getting in the car drunk as to drive. Like, that's crazy. We don't talk about it enough. Like, you get into a contraption that can go upwards of 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Big vehicle, right? Tons.
Yeah.
Right?
Weighs probably like, you know, like 10,000 pounds, you know what I mean? Like coming right at you, 100 miles per hour. Yeah, you know, drunk driving. I know what you're doing. Okay, yeah.
And you be drunk as out of your mind, and you go and drive. Like, that's crazy as shit. You could have called an Uber. I feel like if you're gonna go out and you know you're gonna get drunk, just how you like budget them drinks, you should budget that ride. Uber can't be too much, and especially like when it comes to like your freedom or your life or somebody else's life, like,
damn,
drunk driving is absurd. I think it's
the way she's putting it really makes sense. Like when you practically think about what we're doing, we're putting ourselves in.
You're putting yourself in harm's way, not just of yourself but in others.
A vehicle drunk. Remember, you can barely walk. This vehicle, it can go up to 100 and plus miles an hour, and we're getting in a vehicle and driving it, risking everybody's life, including ours, after spending 100 and some change on some drinks, when you could have just budgeted for the Uber. Go out, have your fun responsibly, but make it home.
Yeah.
Allow somebody that's sober to drink. So this video, I think I'm going to start doing this on Fridays where I make something about, you know, we react to something about drunk driving or something like that. Probably my second or third video in the day on Friday.
I always see those like billboards, like those DUI billboards all over cities nowadays. Is it because, you know, this is becoming more of a problem? Probably. I mean, it's like shit. When you think about it, it's like drunk driving. I mean, I've never drunk drived. You know what I mean? It's not even worth. I don't even drink like that. So, you know, I smoke, I get high, but I don't drink. Even when I'm high, I would rather not drive. You know what I mean? Because that's just not good. You can harm yourself. You can damage your car. You got to deal with insurance. You got to deal with this. It just adds a ton of problems that I don't want to have in my daily life. So it's just not worth doing it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why people drink and drive or smoke and drive. I don't think that's okay either. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, bro.
It's because somebody's going to go out tonight. It is Friday. It is the weekend. We want to enjoy the weekend, right? But make it home. Don't wind up in a jail cell. Don't lose your life. Don't alter your life.
Yeah.
And don't off somebody else's life. All because you just wanted to have fun. You can have fun.
Yeah, just do it responsibly.
For the sake of safety, okay? Still be safe.
Crazy. It's crazy. Like, we act like we give a fuck, but in reality, a lot of people fucking do it. And it's like, damn, we as a collective, I don't do that shit. I don't fucking play about that shit. I will call it Uber real quick. Yeah. But we as a collective, we gotta really like double down.
At least wait till you're at least like, you feel like you can move around, you're talking, when you're at least when you get like, just don't drink and drive, don't be drunk and driving. Like, at least wait like a few hours or something, and then you know what I mean, like, you know, like sober up a little bit. Don't just, you know, go. And if you don't want to stay at that place for too long, then take a Uber. I don't know, bruh, or have someone come pick you up, bruh. It's just not worth, you know, I don't know, bruh.
Down on this shit, like, really, like, double down on not doing this shit. Not double down on doing this shit, but like real life. Like, when it comes time to like drive and shit, people like, oh no, I drive good drunk. Start shaming them niggas. We gotta bring shame back. Bully the people that need to be bullied, because them bitches need to be bullied. That's all I'm saying.
That's real.
That's
take
facts.
your friend's keys. If you see your friend is really drunk and they're like, "Oh no, I'm fine," listen, man, allow them to park their car or something, or you park their car and Uber them to the house. I remember one time, me and one of my homies legitimately almost got to fighting because I would not give him his keys back.
Oh
He was
wow.
way too drunk.
I've never dealt with people like this. You know what I mean? I've never had to deal with people like that though. I mean, I have, but like, you know what I mean? Like I was a kid when I saw that shit. Just you know, but it's like I don't know, bruh. I know at a young bro. One of what my family members when they drink, they always do it responsibly. They might stay the night if they do a party in the weekend or something like that. Like I just knew at a young age. Maybe I just had good parents that just told me what not to do.
I
I don't
would
know.
rather you be mad at me all night. We could take this to the sun come up. You
I
know,
think he makes a good point. Like I feel like these people who do drink and drive, the reason why they drink and drive is because they have no one around them to tell them that it's not okay. I think that's just what it is.
all that.
They don't really have
Then I
many
get a
people
phone
around them.
call that you didn't make it home. I get a phone call from a jail cell because you got into a wreck. I'd rather that. Britain, like she said it perfectly. Bring shame back, bro. You gotta start
Yeah,
shaming people for these things.
yeah, but there's people out there that don't have people that'll shame it. They do the same shit. So this kind of stuff happens. I don't know, bro.
becoming too common. Meanwhile, we're in a time where everybody wants to text and drive too. So you make
Now I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to text and drive. That's a fact. I used to. Now I don't do that shit no more because I've had too many close calls. Just put the phone down. Just wait until you're at a stop sign or something. You know what I mean? Just don't do it in general. Matter of fact, what the fuck am I saying? Don't do it in general. Like if you know what I mean? Like, just wait. You know what I mean?
drunk driving, texting and driving, and fast driving, and at night it's a free freeway. There's barely any cars, so you hitting it. I know there's been nights that I've been on my way home and it's been late, and cars are flying
Like
on the
90,
interstate. The rule from is
190 miles per hour, dead ass. Yeah, I mean, this does, I see shit like that on the interstate going to Albuquerque, like, in the daytime. Like, I don't think they're drunk. I think some people just get impatient. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people. I might push a little over 5 miles per hour the speed limit. You know what I mean? That's fine. If the speed limit's 75, I might go 80, but I might not. I don't want to go past that without, you know what I mean? And if I do drive fast, I'm not texting and driving. You know what I mean? I'm locked in. I'm focused. You know what I mean? Just don't do dumb shit.
state is so small. I don't. And I seen a video about this on TikTok. If you ever see that, do not make no subtle movements because that
No,
car
just let them
that's
pass.
coming.
Let them pass. Do let them pass. If they gonna speed, let them speed. Don't get mad. Don't brake check them. Just let them pass. Drive out of the way. Just move to the side, bro. Don't waste your time unless you can't. You know what I mean? If you can't, just find yourself a chance to turn and let them pass. That's just what I
Up
mean.
behind you, they're trying to time, your car. So if you make a subtle movement,
And you're
that
jerking and
could
you're trying to
be
scare them. You
you
can,
in their life real quick. You
yeah.
know, but it's sad. It really is sad. Yo, real quick, I've been putting people onto this new website, and my DP dollars when you money out of penny sign up.
And it's not even just drunk driving, just fast driving in general. You know what I mean? If you're gonna, don't drive reckless in general, regardless if you're drunk or not. Like it all applies the same thing. You know what I mean?
What if your mom or dad, son or daughter, was hit and killed by a drunk driver? Would it change the way that you think and feel about drunk driving?
I hope so.
And would it take such a tragedy to make you want to speak out against all the senseless deaths that are caused by it? For me, it did.
Senseless. Mm.
Oh gosh.
And I was wrong, and my son was the drunk driver. I'm asking everyone to take a stand and help spread the awareness about drunk driving, even if only by sharing this video with others.
like I would just never think that this is a problem though in our society as much anymore. Like people would just learn, but like, bro, what is going on, bro? Like, I don't know the state of this country. I don't know, bro. People are dying for all the wrong reasons, bro. Like,
Help
you know what I
stop
mean?
the death of one person, which occurs every 39 minutes in this
Wow.
country as a result of drunk driving. You can, everyone can, make a difference in the fight against drunk driving. Unfortunately, it took the death of my son before I realized it.
Talk to your
Damn.
family about the dangers of drunk driving.
Fuck,
What
bro.
if you're
See, here's the thing about drunk driving. A lot of people don't believe it can happen because it's never happened to you. You've never
I mean, I agree. That's why I say like, like I would never think that this is a big problem today as much anymore because people would learn, but apparently not.
got a DUI. You've probably got pulled over, but you was able to get out of the ticket. You
Yeah.
always made it home, even though you had so many drinks, until it's you. Everything that I just named could pretty much change the trajectory of your life if it just happens one time out of the 365 days of the year. Maybe you go out maybe 50 times and have drinks, and it only takes one time out of your life
Mm.
for it to be you. So I just say this. When we budget how many drinks we can buy, I really love what the first girl said. When we budget how many drinks we can buy, let's budget a Uber. Let's
Okay.
let's
Yeah.
think, okay, who lives close to the area I'm gonna be in? Let me call them just in case.
Yeah.
Let me call them just in case, because if I'm not, like if this gets out of hand, I need to just go to their house, Uber to their house.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Because it only takes one time. It only takes one time for you to be driving.
Bro, when I see these like cop videos where they catch like a drunk driver and he crashes and stuff, like they're always in the worst mental state. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people who do this kind of stuff, they're always in their worst mental state. You never see him, oh, I'm happy and I'm just being drunk driving. Like, no, like I don't. I think be. I don't. I don't just. Don't, I just don't see like people like normal, the average person who don't got any mental issues, who's fine. They're happy with their lives. They're not gonna go around drinking and driving. You know what I mean? Like you just don't see that happening.
And you fall asleep. One time. Once. Changes everything you know right now in your
Mm,
life. I always say in my life right now, I have a very much like stable life, very structured life. So I
okay.
don't really put myself to any crazy dangers, as far as dangerous locations. I try to take care of my health to the best ability that I can. But then you have on the
Nice.
road, and you hear a lot of people losing their lives on the road. These people lived.
People should drive more defensively, not offensively, as well. I think you don't want to drive offensively. You don't want to, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to drive in a way where you can get someone killed. You want to drive defensively so where you as when you're driving, you can protect yourself from dangers on the road, driving, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? How to avoid certain situations if something bad does happen. You can keep calm, don't freak out, don't fidget, don't panic, like I think that's another important thing about driving, you know what I mean, as well. And I think a lot of people, they're scared to drive. There's a lot. I know people who are like generally just don't like driving. They're scared to drive. They're scared to go fast on the highway. Like, there's legit people who are scared of driving and they drive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but yeah, man.
Pretty much safe lives until they got on the road. You can't stop other drivers, but you can be aware
Yeah,
of other drivers.
yeah.
You can't be that aware of other drivers if your awareness is altered. So let's think twice. Let's just budget for that. But let's look at a couple of cars that went out and they thought it was just a regular night because it's never happened to them until it was them.
Drinking and driving accident I've seen yet, working at a wrecking yard.
Jeez. Wow, Mercedes, bro.
2019 Had 2 fatalities.
Wow.
Wow.
I
What
obviously can't get in the car. This is
Yeah,
all the
obviously.
debris from
Y'all got
multiple
crushed in.
accidents. Or one accident with multiple cars. You have some
Look at that. Yeah.
R&R.
All the alcohol. Wow.
Some
All
more.
that. Oh, look at all those
Whole car
alcohol.
was completely rolled over.
Yeah.
It's a
Wow.
brand new Mercedes Benz too. Beautiful.
Bro got a new
Benz.
car, went out to party, bro. Got him so damn,
You guys
bro.
go
That's
out and get in
sad.
cars and drink and drive.
Like,
Takes a toll on your
like imagine if someone is in that car. You're getting crushed. You're dying, bro. Like all those car parts. You get what I mean? Getting smashed in. You know.
family. Takes a toll on your life,
Took that one time.
your health. Sorry, there's not awesome views, but you can't open the doors. What you see on these airbags is mud.
That shit is
My boss said
brand
dead
new.
people don't bleed. You might leak a little bit, but you don't bleed.
Wow.
Let's put down the booze and quit drinking and driving. We're all a little better than this.
Fuck.
It never happened until that day. They always made it home until that day. They went out, looked at themselves in the mirror, put on their cologne, put on their perfume.
Damn.
Until that day.
Fuck. Life can end just like that, bro.
Hey guys, just got a new car in.
Just one mistake could just fuck up your entire life, just like that, bro.
I wasn't at work yesterday, so
Wow.
my coworkers decided to tell me about this vehicle. So basically the backstory here is it was a bunch of friends drinking and driving.
Cheetos and shit.
Let me center it.
Hey guys, just got a new car in. I wasn't at work yesterday, so my coworkers decided to tell me about this vehicle. So basically the backstory here is it was a bunch of friends drinking and driving. Once I get to the other side, you'll be able to see all of that, but it's plumb full of hot Cheetos, limes, and was Modelo's, but our cleaner got to this before I come to work today.
Wow, all that mud and shit.
Complete rollover accident, 2 fatalities. And I put those socks there because they were on the ground outside the car.
Wow.
Come on here, I talk a lot about drinking and driving, and this is one example. Could you imagine just the devastation and hurt, killing your friends, and just because you wanted to have a good time, and then get in your car and drive?
One thing I've always been keen to this. I don't care if I have to go out as the lame friend, the weird friend. If my gut is just telling me, nah, I'm not getting in the car with y'all. I'm good. You're lit and you're driving us. Nah,
Yeah.
I will Uber. I'll call somebody. I'm not getting in the car
bro,
because it's so easy to be peer pressured because you don't want to go out as the lame kid.
Yeah.
No, or the lame person of the group. No.
Mhm. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Rather be safe than sorry. The vehicle could either kill everybody and you, or could kill everybody in the car
Except
beside
for you.
you.
And that's
I
even
hate for anybody to get killed.
Yeah, I hate for anybody to get, but like, I think that's where you're living the rest of your life knowing that you drunk and drived and your friends died. Like, that's sad, bruh. I mean, fuck, bro.
But this is the reality. Now, if everybody lives, thank
Good.
God.
Thank God, yeah.
But just like putting a seatbelt on.
But it don't always. But it don't always. That's not. Yeah.
I didn't ride it with y'all just in case. My safety is more important. There are certain things in life that you do not get a do-over for. And when we're young, we don't really consider these things because we feel like we almost got infinite lives. We've done so much BS in our life and we survived until we don't.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, his camera cut off
again, y'all.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? I thought
I'm driving people. It's sad.
The aftermath of death is always the hardest. Watching how a drunk driver changed our lives in an instant.
What do you say about the doors?
Hi, my name's Coconut.
In the Broussard Walmart, yes. Do you hate me? No, I love you.
Driver who killed LA siblings was 3 times over legal limit for alcohol, authorities say. Wow, so all 3 of them died. Wow. That's insane, bro.
Wow.
What the fuck?
God stood me
Was she the one that was drinking and driving, bro?
And I don't know why.
That's devastating.
But that's insane.
But nobody's home.
That is truly devastating.
Wow.
That is truly devastating. She
Fuck.
lost all of her kids. She lost all of her kids.
In one day.
Watch how a drunk driver changes our life in an instant.
There was a guy. Okay. I thought it was the actual, like, I thought she was the one that was drinking. Sorry about that.
It only takes,
like, bro.
5 seconds. No, some things in life, it takes 10 seconds, maybe a minute to make a decision, and then, it changes the trajectory of your life because you just made a horrible decision. It only takes, let's say, 2 minutes of walking to your car. Maybe another 5 minutes of getting on the road. But it only takes 5 seconds of a misjudgment on the road to change you and somebody else's life forever. 5 seconds. But it can all be prevented if you take the proper precautions before the.
Yeah, I mean, damn, bruh. Fuck.
And that's budgeting just for the Uber. There and back. Save on parking too.
Information that we need to tell you. Important information that we need to tell you. All right.
You know you're in an accident tonight, right? Yes, sir. You didn't hit a fire hydrant. All right, you hit another car. All right, you killed a man. Okay, so you're gonna be booked in for DUI, death, alcohol, and drugs.
Wow.
You understand your charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you realize you hit a car?
I just hit a hydrant.
How much you drink tonight?
3 or 4 drinks.
Fuck.
3 or 4 drinks. You understand it's gonna be a felony, right?
Come on up with us. Which window are you at?
3, I think.
Okay. Go this way. We're gonna go to window 3.
You want the low counter?
Okay. So I think he's more in shock than anything. So we'll keep an eye on him and have psych talk to him and just see how he starts acting later on.
Just ruined my life. I killed somebody.
Wow, bro.
You didn't have no idea that you hit another car until we told you?
I didn't.
What was y'all doing before the accident?
I was at the club. I was trying to drive home. I thought that I could. The antidepressants that I'm on now are changing my body. They're changing my tolerance.
When did you get on these antidepressants?
4 weeks ago.
Damn.
So I don't know whether or not this video is real. Y'all seen I got duped in a couple videos ago. You know, I guess it was a skit or something that I put in one of my videos, and I ain't even peep it was a skit.
Okay.
But anyways, so I don't know if this is just, you know, for a TV show or what it is, but
it might be.
There's some,
but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's still sad. You know what I mean?
Real validity to this. A calm night out. You just want to relax. You're like, you know what? Where my friends at? Y'all, let's go out. Let's go to the club, get some drinks. Let's just feel loose for the night. You know, let's let our troubles, let's let it go, and let's enjoy the weekend. Clear conscience. Go out. Good intentions for the night, but one lack of judgment. And that's how you're getting home. Getting home in a way that you've always gotten home. Getting in your car, you're taking yourself home.
Yeah. And just because you drink and drive and like you know what you're doing doesn't mean you should still do it anyways. You know what I mean?
5 seconds of a mistake.
Fuck.
Kill somebody.
GG's.
Now you're facing felony charges and somebody else didn't make it home. All because you decided to drive yourself home. All because you decided to drive. So if this video doesn't do anything.
If this video doesn't do anything, bruh, you're just fucking cooked. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna end it here, bruh. Video link will be down in the description down below. You know what I mean? You know, drinking and driving doesn't apply to just drinking. DUI doesn't just apply to drinking. It also applies to people who get high and drive. You know what I mean? I know there's people out there that are like, I can drive high. You know what I mean? As someone who smokes weed, I can, I guess, kind of understand that, but I don't drive if I am impaired. It's just not worth it because, one, I don't want to damage my car and have to pay for that shit. But, you know, I don't want to hurt anybody else. You know, also think about that kind of stuff. You know, let's not, you know, make our lives harder making dumb decisions. But, you know, let's be careful. You know what I mean? Let's be careful of what we have going on, you know, around us. Let's have some awareness, you know, like, yeah. At the end of the day, man, drinking and driving is bad, but I hope you have a good breakfast, good dinner, and good night, man. I love y'all, man. Have a good night. Peace.